How's it going, everyone? It's Milwaukee coming back at you once again, and today we're going to be discussing Star Wars, The High Republic, Issue 1 from Marvel Comics. Let's get into it. Star Wars, The High Republic, Issue 1 is written by Kevan Scott with interior art by Ario Anindito, cover by Phil Noto. This issue sees soon-to-be Jedi Knight Keeve Trennis undergoing her Jedi trial on the planet of Shuridan under the watchful guise of her master, Jedi Master Sskeer. Meanwhile, back on the Starlight Beacon, Jedi Master Avar Kriss is looking for Sskeer because she wants to question him as to why he's massing his presence in the Force. During her Jedi trial, the planet of Shuridan comes under attack by foreign invaders, and it's up to Keeve Trennis to set things right. From this point forward, I'll be delving into spoilers for the issue, so if you don't want to be spoiled, and you just want to score at the end, skip to this timestamp. So let's talk key characters for this issue. The issue primarily focuses on new Jedi Knight, Keeve Trennis, who is undergoing her Jedi trial here on the planet of Shuridan. Her Jedi Master Sskeer, is watching on, and he's still recovering from the accident he had back in Light of the Jedi, where he lost his arm in the space battle. Introduced here for the first time is a character named Maru, who seems to be the Starlight base coordinator who was in constant contact with a Jedi out in the field. And if you need someone found, he's the guy to ask. And then, of course, we got Jedi Marshal Avar Kriss, who gets the title of Marshal of Starlight Beacon in this issue by Master Yoda. So, Avar's back in the game, I guess. As for some positives on the issue, it's nice seeing the effect that Starlight Beacon has, other than just on the space pirates and the Hutts and the Nihil, right? We find out in this issue that the Starlight Beacon is emitting a frequency that is affecting these mass migrating insects that every 1,000 years or whatever they travel through this sector of space. But because the Starlight Beacon is scrambling, their frequency, they attack the planet Shuridan and this little insect race. So it's up to Keeve Trennis to figure out a way, to stop this attack and save this species, which she ultimately does, of course, right? And that's how she ends up passing her trial. But it's nice to see that putting this beacon out here in space is having, more effect than one would assume. Also, seeing Avar get made Marshal of Starlight Beacon, we knew that it happened if you read Light of the Jedi, but it came out of nowhere in that book, and it really affected, Elzar Mann and his mood, gave him a dark vision or whatever. So seeing it actually done here on the page, is kind of nice, and the interconnectedness of all the stories is really, coming together here. As for some negatives, we don't really get a sense of who Keeve is in this issue. She's constantly being annoyed by these little insect creatures, so she has like a bad attitude when it comes to that. And then she's, doing her Jedi trial, so she's a little bit unconfident. The only thing that we really know about her for sure is that she's got a potty mouth and she can't stop swearing, even when she's in the presence of the Marshal of the Starlight Beacon, Avar Kriss. She just can't keep her mouth shut. And we'll have to see what goes on here. It looks like she's the star of the comic book line, and this is only issue 1. And of course, at the end, Master Sskeer, after the Starlight Beacon ceremony, he goes back to his room and he starts freaking out. And I don't know what's up with that. It was just completely random. It's like I want to say it's a pacing issue, but you only have so many pages. And I guess they wanted to leave it on a cliffhanger, see what happens in issue 2. But it came out of left field, and I was like, what the hell is even this? Is he a double agent? Did he not want Starlight Beacon, to come online? I don't know. I'll keep reading. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not touch on that infamous panel where Keeve Trennis, why do I keep saying her name wrong? Where Keeve Trennis is falling down off the needles, and she sticks her lightsaber into the needle, right, and holds herself there, suspended in air, when we all know lightsabers don't work like that. I remember when this issue came out, a lot of people were clowning that moment, and here it is, still there. They didn't fix it. What are you going to do? So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give Star Wars, The High Republic, issue 1, a 4 out of 5. It is a complete story, a one-shot, which is rare these days in comic books when everybody's writing for the trade. But it was overall enjoyable enough. I just wish we had more to work with, a little bit more meat on the bone here on this issue. But I guess we're going to explore characters, further on. So until next time, I'll see you there.